No, well, because the door said the master key opens all normal doors, chat. We haven't been in here before, so. And it's probably gambling for gold, so we're guaranteed to win because that's how gambling works. Out of order. Broken handle. Oh man, can you bring... Oh, I bet you could have used the broken lever for this. Which we already transformed. Oh, they even give you a bit just to get you started. We can stop whenever we want. Oh. Mount Holly Roulette. Spin the wheel for your chance to win a special prize. 200 plus 10. Oh, there's a token, like a allowance token there. Chat, we're guaranteed to win. See? 2 free spins. Look at that. Alright, we've already made our money back and some. Four gems? It's 2 allowance tokens. Sets money to 0. So from like a potentially important story stuff, we have to fix the handle on that thing at some point. We have 100 for what it's worth now, by the way. Wait. We can't spin again. Oh, it said only once per day, right? So we actually were able to spin 3 times because... Or like two times extra. There's actually like important stuff here, though. The 100 is probably... Had some like actual legit prizes, maybe even something lore implying. Okay. Well, we're kind of bricked. Because we don't have... We need electronic keycard for locker room and workshop. We can go in the locker room. Oh, well, we can at least for science the master key thing. Alright. Oh, we already did the offering for the shrine. We can't dump anything in it. I won. Yeah, I think Master Key and Prage. So like. Oh my god. I know, Stricken. Could get a silver spoon chronograph as well. Or I can go gamble. It's more than just skill. There's RNG too. There's some RNG to the game, yes. Like outside of the fucking casino room you just saw. Alright, what's in here? So, the master key does not work here. Does it work magically on this? It does not. Master key for 80 gold seems a little oof. Oh shit, that was one of the letter ones. I thought it was the edge one, end ones. Alright, we are bricked. You hate to love to see it. But we learned information. Didn't we now? Any dig spots left? I don't think so. Eat an apple, maybe get a key. But we need the electronic key, not a regular key. There's no other apples. I think we've eaten. This is from the classroom attempt. I think we've eaten all of them. Well, let's do what we were meant to do. This machine's cursed. It's snakes every time. Like he would open the locker? Yeah, but we'd be looking for like a 1 in a million chance for like the key card. I don't understand how this works. Should try and match them up. What? Bonus spins are a trap? I'm not seeing much from this. This machine sucks. Moving over to the first one where we want immediately 10. Yay. I just need a small loan chat, please. I can stop anytime I want. The strategy of this, but I like watching you waste money. I mean, I don't know what the bonus spins do. Alright. One break. Second, let me see. Do we have? Oh, I don't know if we're making it outside from here, actually. Probably not. did the thing. Yeah. No, they're in day's bricked. The day has bricked. We go again. Note to self. I mean, that key is good if you have a shit ton of money and it's early before you are opening some of the later rank rooms. It probably has big value, but for 80 gold, they should have made it at least open the fucking lockers or something, right? A little something, something. And we got that shit blessing. 25 gold blessing blows. Let's get your allowance over it. Well, you also need to draw the room. I'm also not entirely sure if the lever is what's needed for the broken slot machine. It's just a guess. It's just a guess. Might not be. I feel like the lantern's mocking us every time. Look at it. Just need magnifying glass and the old metard detector. Metard detector. I see an item you did not take. Locked tunk. Box. It's so chilly down here, man. Yeah. Early key. Some more steps, etc. Break our brains. The black box is false. The black box is true. A false box contains the gems. If this is true, that the black box is false, it makes this false by default. Which means that the blue one is the only true box. But this also means that a false box contains the gems could be either of these two. Although, if this is true... Wait, this doesn't make sense, right? If this is true, it says the black box is false. If the black box is false, it means... it means this is false as well, because the black box is false. But if this is false, and a false box contains the gems, it has to be white. Wait, I'm confusing myself. If blue is... Let's go the other way first. Mr. Animal. If this is false, it means the black box is true. If the black box is true, it says a false box contains the gems, which would be blue. White says the black box is true. We know if the black box is true, then white is also true. So it implies that it's blue. If this is true, it makes the black box false. If the black box is false, it means that a false box contains the gems is wrong, which means a true box contains the gems, which is blue. If the if this says the black box is true, but it's not because you just proved it through this, so this makes this false. So it points back to blue again. So blue. It was blue.
Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, cause he ain't got nobody to listen to. I'm blue da body da body.
Da body da body. I'm blue da body da body. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Where's the manual? There it is. I realized these would stay open between runs. Minor gripe. Minor gripe. 1504. 15 porn. Morning room is good. Billiard room bricks. The garage. 3 keys. It's just so hard to say no to 3 keys, man. 3 keys for 1 gem, with like the potential for that whatever is in there. Should we find the car keys, which we seem to find. Oh, that's a checkbook. Which we seem to find like decently enough, decently often enough. That is. Classroom, aquarium's not that useful here. I mean, we're not going to get that many classrooms because we're not on a classroom run. So I think like getting one is probably just not worth it. Commissary is good. We can get item purchases out of the way. Shovel, sledgehammer, compass, salt shaker. Cool. Do we want to go to the... no. We'll save the box for later. It's not a rush right now. Core yard's good. I mean, what are the chances we get, like, the power shovel? Metal detector. All we need is the magnifying glass. Boiler room. Library's good. So we can check out the next book we just took out. This should be good. Volume 3 of Drafting Strategy. Gather around, children. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited... Wait, is this the same as the other ones? No, it's not. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to improve the architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Oh. Gems, gems, gems. Although many architects employ different strategies in developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle. We have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 present options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting gems to grant you gems, rooms that grant you gems, and prioritize requiring gems as early as in the days you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I only try to spend them if I really need a room. I will never draft a passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Why is that? If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up the wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem, says Craig O. The O stands for alcoholic. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they've skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. That's true. I've stopped trying to do this. We're actually doing it a bit right now. This run we should head back. I've started heading back when we get to like rank 4 area. As the layout on the right demonstrates, even a passive room that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors in the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually head further into the house. Sclepius, what's up, buddy? Top drafting combos. 5 combos you don't want to miss. Another aspect to consider in planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draw a cloister before terrace, you'll be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chance of success. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean all of its many doors would be unlocked. Yep, we learned that one earlier. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedrooms. But we don't have a nursery anymore. I don't think that baseline still counts. You won't have to constantly backtrack to collect your gold spread from the office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater your chance of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Okay. These ones are kind of not as useful, but like we either knew them or... Yeah. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but they can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't... Typo! Does it. Shit game. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage, darkroom, gymnasium. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple chambers, her ladyship's chamber, has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The boiler room connects ducts to lab, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room. The garage is used for steam power? And the laundry room? We haven't done that yet, have we? And the furnace. Speaking of pump room... Perhaps we might need to draw power to those as well. We've done the lab. I mean, the garage, I assume, is just to open the door, right? Which we did with the utility closet. It says powers the garage doors. But does the boiler room providing power to the entire room do something else, maybe? Laundry room we haven't done either. Or the furnace. Or maybe we've done the furnace, actually. I can't remember. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that make the meal even more delicious. Yep, know that. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. You don't say. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it, doesn't mean that it will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting the freezer, it encounters an automated cooldown or freezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which will help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, that they may still hold useful clues and information. They may help you on your journey. Okay, good. So many things we learned today. Word from the editor. Yep. Yes, Mr. Cat. Is it meow o'clock? Oh, that's the same note as usual. Mr. Animal, come here. Hello, Mr. Animal. Okay, so let's go back. And, do I want to save the digging? What is this, 4-3? 4-3 dig. We didn't go in the room, did we? Okay. Let's go to the lower ranked rooms. Miso animal. We can break this open now. Boop. The lockpick, nice. Useful. Passageway, not so good. Pantry here is okay. This is bedroom. Let's do the pantry. Billiard room. Let's solve some more ridiculous math. So many bananas everywhere. I just ate a banana. Didn't have any BDVs though. Also known as banana dick veins. This is up to 10, right? This is 10 times 15, 150. So we round up or down with this? I think down, right? Because it would be 1/5 down to 100 divided by 10. 10 divided by 10, 1. I was incorrect. How fucking stupid of me with these weird ass rules. 10 plus... Wait, do we do the addition first or the multiplication first? Well, it's multiplication, right? So 10 times 15, 150. I guess we go down? Or up, rather? So it would be 200 divided by 10, 20 divided by 10, so 2? Yeah, okay. So in the case of division, it goes up. This is... Oh, this is Mr. Animal. 11 plus... like a third? Times 3? 11 and a third times 3 is 34. This is to the nearest 10, so 30 minus 20 is 10. Minus 6 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. I was just a typo. It's meant to say PETA. Drinking. Done's good. Well done. Yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous. Little badonka redonka dunk. Shop, kitchen. This is a dead end room, Mr. Animal. Give me your belly. I'll take the observatory. See what kind of boofaloofs we get today.